Hey, Papa, what you do at that Ben Gate? I need that now. Ooh, it is rough out there this morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Wake and Bake Show. I'm your host, Miss Green Jeans. Yeah, we got the mic back in effect, and we full and live. We got Miss Scheril Murphy Powell, all the way from the state of Florida. She gonna be talking about herself, mmj, minorities for medical marijuana, and the Cannabis Business Awards. We're gonna get in a lot today.
Rolling
Let's
up
go.
a do when I wake up and contemplate how I'm gonna make bucks. Rent is due soon, I'm pitching. No different, I need to throw a change up. Before you start talking, get your weight up. Same dudes hating, they keep doing the same stuff. Kush loud, say what? We only look down and roll weed and pray up. And blow my smoke to the heavens above. And thank God just for showing me love, for giving me the strength when push came to shove, and making this beautiful bud, for real. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Hit my knees and pray, I say goodbye to yesterday. I wake, then I bake, and everything's okay, and everything's okay, yeah. Hopped about the bed, grabbed my Ziploc. Y'all know my campaign, smoke trees, not rocks. Fell asleep with a dream, came up with a plot. Now I'm bleeding my block off private stock, trying to stack me up $1 million. House on the hill for my wife and my children. Flow non-violent, but I'm talking about a killing. Could've called life or I could've fell a victim, but I ain't never slipping. At night I hit my knees and pray. I try to talk to God, but he can't hear what I say. So if I go before my time, here's my soul to take. But if I get up in the morning, let me bake when I wake. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Hit my knees and pray, I say goodbye to yesterday. I wake, then I bake, and everything's okay, and everything's okay, yeah.
I'm all about feeling great on a day-to-day. Double-fisted red cups, I ain't ashamed to say I'm trying to have the best summer I ever had. Inhale some good, exhale the bad. This is just the way things go first. I wait, then I bake, then I elevate the code. Cause you only get to live life once, but if you do it right, then once is enough. So just remember that whenever times get tough, and keep faith within the God we trust. And remember you can only take it day to day, and everything's gonna be okay. It'll be okay. Hey.
Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Roll it up for the good times, pour it out for the bad times. Hit my knees and pray, I say goodbye to yesterday. I wake, then I bake, and everything's okay, and everything's okay, yeah.
On the first day of Christmas, my dealer gave to me an ounce of Indo for free. On the second day of Christmas, my dealer gave to me 2 clean screens and an ounce of Indo for free. On the third day of Christmas, my dealer gave to me 3 glass bombs, 2 clean screens and an ounce of Indo for free. On the fourth day of Christmas, my dealer gave to me 4 mushroom caps,
Bro, we're supposed to be smoking weed.
3 glass bombs, 2 clean screens, and an ounce of Indo for free. On the 5th day of Christmas, my dealer gave to me 5 fat-ass joints, 4 mushroom caps, 3 glass bombs, 2 clean screens, and an ounce of Indo for free. On the 6th day of Christmas, my dealer gave to me 6 stoner smoking, 5 fat-ass joints, 4 mushroom caps, 3 glass bongs, 2 clean screens, and an ounce of Indo for free. On the 7th day of Christmas, my dealer gave to me 7 tokers choking, 6 stoners smoking, 5 fat-ass joints, 4 mushroom caps, 3 glass bongs, 2 clean screens, and an ounce of Indo for free. On the 8th day of Christmas, my dealer gave to me 8 people choking, 7 tokers choking, 6 stoners smoking, 5 fat-ass joints, 4 mushroom caps, 3 glass bongs, 2 clean screens, and an ounce of Indo for free. On the 9th day of Christmas, my dealer gave to me 9 pipes of puffing, 8 people choking, 7 tokers choking, 6 stoners smoking, 5 fat-ass joints, 4 mushroom caps, 3 glass bongs, 2 clean screens, and an ounce of Indo for free. On the 10th day of Christmas, my dealer gave to me 10 lighters lighting, 9 pipes of puffing, 8 people choking, 7 tokers choking, 6 stoners smoking, 5 fat-ass joints, 4 mushroom caps, 3 glass bongs, 2 clean screens, and an ounce of Indo for free. On the 11th day of Christmas, my dealer gave to me 11 sacks of packing, 10 lighters lighting, 9 pipes of puffing, 8 people choking, 7 tokers choking, 6 stoners smoking, 5 fat-ass joints, 4 mushroom caps, 3 glass bongs, 2 clean screens, and an ounce of Indo for free. On the 12th day of Christmas, my dealer gave to me 12 plants of growing, 11 sacks of packing, 10 lighters lighting, 9 pipes of puffing, 8 people choking, 7 tokers choking, 6 stoners smoking, 5 fat-ass joints, 4 mushroom caps, 3 glass bongs, 2 clean screens, and an ounce of Indo for free.
Well, it's Christmas time again. I've been calling all my friends. Well, there ain't no weed to buy, so I won't be getting high unless I smoke these seeds and stems. I called my old friend Mike. Well, he asked me what I'd like. I'd like to find some Christmas pot. I enjoy smoking a lot in this town so fucking dry. A Christmas without weed is like the bulbs without the tree. A bull without the dope is like a sleigh without the snow. Can someone help me, please? Now the snowflakes start to fall. I still can't find no weed at all. Not a nickel or a dime. I'm running out of time, and I started to withdraw. Christmas without weed is like the bulbs without the tree. A bull without the dope is like a sleigh without the snow. Can someone help me, please? Well, dear Santa, won't you bring to me a big old sack of weed? Well, I'll be good next year, I swear, if you could find some pot to spare, and you could help a friend in need. Christmas without weed is like the bulbs without the tree. A bull without the dope is like a sleigh without the snow. Can someone help me, please? Santa, don't you care? I've been pulling out my hair. Could you bring some pot to me?
Now, y'all know for me to play an introduction like that, y'all know it's got to be somebody special in the house. Miss Scheril Murphy Powell, man, let me tell you something. That's why I played that music. I can't list all this lady's accolades. I'd be here until at least 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if I did that. So I'm going to let her do her introduction to herself. Good morning, Miss Scheril.
Good morning, Rosemary. I am super amped and excited to be on your show. It is a long time coming. We've been talking about this forever. I am super proud of you. I love your advocacy and your activism. I love the fact that you're educating the masses. I get to the Carolinas pretty often, so I want to come in and we can do the show live together at one point. But hello, listeners. Thank you for your interest in the healing plant. It's been referred to in the Bible as well as by Bob Marley as the healing of the nations. And that's the reason why I wake up every day, is to educate people, get access to medicine for veterans and patients alike. So just to introduce myself, and Rosemary's been really, really kind. I'm a mom first, and I try to do good work on this planet. So I'm an agricultural and cannabis attorney. I became an attorney in my second career, so I didn't know what I was going to do, and I was very spirit-led to the cannabis space, and it's been fruitful in many respects as far as the rewards of doing good for people. I've recently been named to the Commissioner-elect Nikki Fried for Florida, her transition team. So I'm honored and proud to contribute to government and her selection process for her team, and just supporting her vision, because she's a very focused leader, a very servant-based or service-based leader. So that's the most recent thing that's happened. I'm also on the University of Florida pilot program advisory board, and I'm general counsel for Minorities for Medical Marijuana. Great organization. We are now 25 chapters strong. Woohoo! So that's the work that organization is doing, and the fact that I get to work with these strong leaders every day, it's mind blowing. I remember, and I tell this story often. I remember when we went on our first Tallahassee advocacy trip, and there was no money. There was, we were just driven to give patients access. And it's me, Eric Roz, and we are like in one hotel room, driving up together in a car, figuring out gas. And now to see how the organization, and this wasn't that long ago, and see how the organization has grown and the chapters have flourished, it really does warm our hearts. I am on the ASTM International Standards Committee for Cannabis, so we define international standards for cannabis. There's about 400 members from we're 475 members from 40 countries involved in that group. I just work on public policy all over. I have a number of cannabis businesses myself. Besides my law practice, I have a consulting firm with my business partner, Billy Reynolds, as well as my other business partner, who I don't talk about as much, and she's my auntie who was there from day one, Ginger McNabb. So we started out, me and Ginger, and I said, hey, I don't have time to, work on this CBD distribution company, but, I'd love for you to be involved. You're retired. What do you think? And you're brilliant. And she committed, and she basically runs that business, SMP Distributors, all by herself, because I'm never around. And so we distribute Green Roads products, Nature's Roots products, as well as a new company that I'm a shareholder for, R&R Naturals, based out of Dallas, Texas. They are African American owned, 100% African American owned, and their website's rnrnaturals.com. Very good organic CBD product. And Green Road was just recognized by Inc. magazine as a key stakeholder in the $22 billion cannabis industry or CBD industry that's about to develop. So get in where you fit in. In addition to that, I have a staffing agency, Canna Headhunters. It's very boutique, very looking for specific types of talent for the cannabis industry. I've narrowed my focus with that just because the Indeed, the recruiters, they're getting a lot of the cannabis job postings, which is great. So I had to find my narrow niche space in the field. And finally, I have another company. It's called Knurban.com, and it's the most recent, and I'm super excited because it's something that everyone can own a piece of or use it to reflect their activism. So Knurban is a cannabis merchandising gift line, T-shirts, hats, where you can wear our Knurban logo, and it's a silent protest. Our Knurban logo is a lion. People don't notice this, but the mane is actually shaped like a marijuana leaf. So it's very subtle. But by wearing Knurban gear, you're showing that I support the cannabis industry. So we're super excited about that. We have some new apparel out there. We have a new Ganja Roots and Cultures line of shirts and hats and things like that. So please go on Knurban, CANNURBAN.com, and get yourself a little piece of the protest by wearing our silent protest gear with a strong resist theme. I speak at conferences all over. I work a lot with farmers, specifically black farmers. I was just in Alabama yesterday. I got to Houston yesterday morning. And I was at a Black Farmers Conference. This is the second year I've spoken there. It's called the Professional Agricultural Workers Conference, and just really opening up the minds and hearts to farmers about crop diversification, including cannabis in what they grow, making sure that our cultivators, our true cultivators that have been doing it for multiple generations, understand the benefits of growing hemp. So that's the first step, and eventually marijuana. As we know, there are a lot of challenges to getting into the marijuana space. There's a lot of cronyism. There's a lot of barriers to entry as far as application fees and consulting necessary. And, I always say that growing hemp is agriculture, whereas growing marijuana is more horticulture. And I actually got that from Jermaine on our team, who's our chapter president in North Florida. He was the first person I heard say that, and I kind of adopted it along the way. So yes, that's what I do. I was in Houston yesterday doing CBD defense, so sometimes people, especially law enforcement, they don't understand, prosecutors, they don't understand that CBD is legal unless it's specifically expressly stated by a state that it is not legal in that state. So I fly around educating and getting people getting their charges dismissed and things like that, which they shouldn't have had in the first place. And if they had the money, if they didn't have the money, they'd probably be in jail. They'd lose their businesses. So it's very rewarding, valuable work. Today, I got in last night. I am in Colorado. I'm in Denver, Colorado for the Cannabis Business Awards. So super amped about that. Minorities for Medical Marijuana has been nominated for Industry Organization of the Year. My client, Green Rose, has been nominated for Best CBD Company. They've been nominated for Best Hemp Company. My radio show, Cannabis Life Radio, has been, which comes on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Typically, we're going to actually do a live broadcast from the Cannabis Business Awards tonight. So go on Facebook, like Cannabis Life Radio, and you can see our live broadcast from the Cannabis Business Awards tonight. So just a lot going on. I was nominated for MVP, Industry MVP for 2018, so I might walk away with my own personal Cannabis Business Awards, which would be so amazing. I have won in the past for Cannabis Life Radio, so I do have one globe, but I'm looking for another tonight. So it's really good to see the recognition of, diverse professionals in cannabis. We haven't really seen that traditionally. When I started in the industry a few years ago, it was about 1% African American. Now we're looking at about 4% African American. So, the work that we're doing is paying off. The South can be extremely problematic as far as their approach to it and the lack of education. But we persevere and we keep marching on. So I know that was a really long introduction, but I just wanted to give, a flavor for some of the things that I touch. One, just so your viewers, if they do have questions, they can reach out and also understand how they can protest silently or protest by joining you, Rosemary, in all your efforts.
Well, thank you, Scheril. I mean, like I said, I couldn't, no way in the world I could give that big an accolade and introduction as well as you did yourself. You wear a lot of hats, my friend. Oh, my God. Let me ask you a question. When do you sleep?
I don't sleep much. So I've been up since probably about 3 o'clock this morning. But I did go to bed early because I've been, I've been in like maybe 4 or 5 states in the past 2 days. So, I hit a wall. Usually I go till I hit a wall, and then I kind of nap out for a while. So, I went to bed at probably, my flight got in last night at 8 something. I think I was in bed by 11. And then I was up by 3. And I'm trying to find that balance right now. And I want to return to reading more. In this really active, fast-paced life that we're in, as this being the infancy of a new industry, and really understanding that the large players are coming in. Like I just saw that, owners of Marlboro are about to make a deal with Kronos, a cannabis company. That's going to be huge. So,
yes,
at the end of the day, what's that?
I said, yes, it is. I've been following that thing for a minute. So if they go ahead and sign that, all bets are off for mom and pop stores, basically.
Oh, yeah. So, and that's what we're facing, and we can't, I know we're fighting, but we are not going to be able to beat that. What we can do is identify the spaces where we can win. It sometimes may look like breadcrumbs when you're talking about the billions and billions of dollars, but it is an opportunity to revolutionize our community. So, I think in this time, sleep, I don't want to say it's a luxury because it's necessary for your overall health and well-being, but I try to do as much as I can and then rest. I'm going to start reading more. I bought Michelle Obama's book, The Coming at the Airport, and I've been usually when I'm on the I am enjoying it so much, and on the plane, I'm usually working on the plane, and even if I'm just working on my phone, replying to things, reading them, and I said, you know what, you need to fill the cup. I've gone past maybe 2-3 years without really reading a book, I read articles about cannabis all the time. I read, I listen to podcasts. I educate myself on the industry. But I think there comes a point where you need to, value self and take a step back and say, I'm going to be a better advocate. I'm going to be a better activist if I have wellness and balance in my life. In addition to that, my son's getting older. So, when I started law school again, it was my second career. My son was not even a year old. So I went to law school with the baby, and I'm like, he's not going to remember, the fact that I went at night and, the late nights and I didn't put him to bed and all that stuff. It's like, he's not going to remember that. And then I kind of dove into the legal practice and, I was hustling then. And then I dove into cannabis and then all the travel, that I do came up. So, he's older now and he will remember. So I have to figure out how to have that balance. I know he's very proud of me. Like, I take him on trips when I can. I take him to my speaking engagement. He knows what to do. Like, he puts his headphones in, he plays his games or whatever, and he appreciates what is like. He probably says, my mom's a lawyer. He appreciates my place in the movement as much as a 7-year-old can. However, I want to make sure that I'm cognizant of I need to restore myself so that I can be the best possible mom as well as the best possible advocate that I can.
Well, first and foremost, thank you for taking your son to these different events like that. When I was in Florida, I had the opportunity to take my grandkids to hear me speak. So it's very important that our young people understand, especially at that age, because my granddaughter, one of them is 8 and one of them is 12. And it's very important that they understand CBD and cannabis. And I was really proud of their mom for bringing them out as well. So shouts out to moms that's really educating their kids 24/7. I mean, in this day and age, you rather educate your kids than have somebody else do it later on. So hats off to you, Scheril. Hey, we're going to get ready to take a quick break because we got to pause for the calls. You know how it is. But we got like 2 minutes. Can you give us a 2-minute rap or something we can wrap our lips around? Oh, I got one for you, Scheril. Since you've been to the Cannabis Business Award more than once, this is your second go-round. Can you tell people about it? I've told them about it before when I went in 2014 with One Blunt Radio, and it was very exciting for me to walk the green carpet. So can you tell them what it's about and what tonight they can look forward to it? Because I will be on Facebook with you. I would love to be there, but it's just a little bit too cold for the girl.
No, that's awesome. I wish you were here because I really want to spend some time with you one-on-one and celebrate you as well. So the Cannabis Business Awards, let's just take a step back and talk about my girl, Chloe Villano. Chloe Villano is so awesome and amazing. She is the owner of Cloverleaf University. I'm on their faculty, and I think this is the 7th annual Cannabis Business Awards. The first award show of its kind in cannabis. She's been going strong, and she just had a vision about, hey, let's not have the infighting in the industry. Let's take the time to really celebrate where we are. And when she first started, it was like the movement from the illegal state to the legal state. So all the people who had been persecuted for the plant now had an opportunity to participate legally in the space. So there was a lot to celebrate in those moments. At the Cannabis Business Awards, you'll have multi-million-dollar companies sitting right next to like a veteran organization, not all these nonprofits. Someone like me, who I just run a number of mom and pop shops, and it's really fun. It's a nice fun vibe. It's always comedic relief. Great vendors. And she's just a really awesome person. Chloe and I talk all the time about like uplifting each other, the need to uplift women in this space. Because sometimes, unfortunately, as a woman, you're not heard the same way. Because I'm an attorney, I get an extra level of privilege as far as people giving what I say credibility and respect. But, being a woman, you get discounted a lot, and even by other women. So we really do have some deep comments. Like a week ago, we were on the phone for 2 hours, to give you an example. And I'm the type of person, I value my relationship. So I like one-on-one interactions and to go deep in those areas. But I know you have to take a break. But yeah, it's going to be fantastic. You can still get tickets if you're in the Colorado area, and we'll definitely be streaming on Campus Life Radio and Roadster. If you need any of those clips, let me know.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and take this quick commercial break, guys. We'll be right back. You're in tune to the Wake and Bake Show with Scheril Murphy Powell, and Miss Green Jeans is in the building.
When you're under the influence of marijuana and you choose to get behind the wheel, you know it's wrong. So if you don't listen to your instincts, think about your fellow passengers. Or think about the other people on the road. Even the unexpected ones. And if you don't think about them, you'll answer to us. Drive baked, get busted.
And we're back, guys. Oh, you should hear the conversation that we're having offline. We're talking about Chloe and the Cannabis Business Awards. Like I said before, I got a chance to see and experience myself the opportunity of the Cannabis Business Award. So if you're in the Colorado area and worth taking a drive, Aurora, Colorado Springs, up in the mountains area, y'all know what I'm talking about, where all the casinos at. It's worth that drive, guys. Go ahead and come on down and celebrate this industry as great as it is. Come out and meet my girl Scheril, meet all the other people that's there, my friends. Wait with Bill, I know he's gonna be in the building. Oh my God, I start naming, I'll be another 2 hours just naming everybody that I know that'll be there. So once again, who?
Amanda, the chapter president for Colorado.
Oh,
she's
cool.
Going to be here.
Hey. I want to meet her. I probably met her before in the past, and you know, because we did events in Colorado for a year in 2014 whilst I was going to Cannabis University there, and oh my God, there was so many people, and it was the vibe there. I just love the vibe, the people, and also Miss Wanda James, I know will be in the building. So special shout.
She's nominated as well, and she won the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, she did.
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
She will definitely be in the building. Kelly Wilder from Estro Hayes will be out there. All my Green Rose family will be in the building. Leafly, usually they have a presence, and I believe they're nominated as well.
Yes.
The plaintiff on the Jeff Sessions case, which of course is the team's names now, but they're also nominated, and they will be in the building. Bruce Williams will be here. Trey Gerald is nominated, so we got a lot of
big
people.
hug for me too. We chat a lot.
I will.
We chat a lot on Facebook, and this is something I really wish I could get out and do. By me being a patient, it's kind of rough, you know, trying to get to these events and stuff like that. But when I can't, I ask people to give hugs because that's what I'm known for, is giving hugs. So I do. When I say, you know, give a hug, I'm hoping you're not, you know, germophobic, because that's what I'm asking you, to give a hug on my behalf.
I'm known for my hugs. I have a hug off when we see each other, because I give pretty good hugs too. So.
Okay, cool. So they'll know that hug is being real legit. Cool. I like that.
Yeah, I'm big on hugging, definitely. When I played my sorority there, it was just like, you get the best hug. I was like, that's right. It's all out. And my partner, Billy, he's not going to be able to make it, but he sends his love to you as well.
Thank you. Hey, Scheril, we're going to have to get you out here in the South Carolina area so we can get a group of law enforcement officers out here, because currently right now, South Carolina can do CBD, but I've been talking to several businesses here in this area, York County, and if they try to bring flower CBD in, they're threatening to shut them down, even though they have paperwork and everything. So I guess,
and that's an interesting concern, because flower is more gray than the rest of our gray area, and I think with us moving in the direction of flower, we're kind of really pushing the envelope, especially in a time when, you know, the farm bill's right around the corner. I think there's value, and this may not be the most popular statement, there's value in waiting for that before we move all the way into the flower, because the challenge with flower is, you know, law enforcement can't tell the difference between hemp flower and marijuana. So when we push for flower, there's more chance of arrest, which puts more people in jeopardy who don't have the money to defend themselves. Mm-hmm. And when they don't have the money to defend themselves, then they have bad counsel, or they just take pleas, taking a guilty plea on saying that CBD is a controlled substance, and then now we have on record precedent that CBD or hemp flower is a controlled substance. You can't afford to defend it. So I'm of the school of saying let's wait. Mm-hmm. Let's have the farm bill passed, say agricultural product. Mm-hmm. Then you can have all the flower you want, not legally, visibly, going back and forth over state lines, as long as states are enacting legislation which is compliant with the federal farm bill.
Yeah, because it's kind of strange. The reason why I say that is this, because right over in North Carolina, CBD Charlotte is one of the companies I work with out there in Charlotte, and they selling it out the door as quick. I mean, anything CBD, they're selling it out the door like crazy, and cops came in, talked to them, showed them the paperwork, and they walked out the door. I witnessed this for myself. So I'm like, what in the world?
It depends. It depends on what law enforcement you get. But if you don't get that informed law enforcement officer, even though you're on the right side of the law, it's just risky to the entire industry. Yeah. So then you have this bad precedent being set.
But yeah, I just want to bring that up with you definitely, because I told people, I said, I don't know what to tell you. I said, but when I get the chance to talk to my girl Scheril, she would know the right answers.
Yeah, I think sometimes we make these moves based on financials or based on our just pure enthusiasm. And I always talk about enthusiasm. Like, my favorite word, I think, in existence is enthusiasm. I love the spirit of enthusiasm. Because we are so enthusiastic, we may jump the gun a little bit. Not that it's illegal. Again, you have a case for it being legal, but it's problematic in execution because, we haven't prepared law enforcement, and they shouldn't dictate what patients get first and foremost. But in making sure that we continue to do what we do with the other products. And I'm talking about, even to the point of isolate. Isolate's controversial. Mm-hmm. So we got past the isolate hurdle with the people who are responsible, owning that space and getting it out there. And we don't get as many challenges for the isolate. However, flower is a whole different animal. Mm-hmm. That it's more challenging to defend. So I kind of say, hold on, wait a couple months. Mm-hmm. Till we get that federal legality behind this, and where it's just like tomatoes and asparagus, and then we can move full on with getting patients yet another delivery system for CBD.
That's great. Well, let me ask you this, Scheril, since you wear a woman of many, and I do mean many hats. Where do you see the cannabis industry in the next 5 years as our urban and our minorities? When I mean minority, I don't only mean the African American community. I mean the 98%, not the top 2.
Yeah, definitely. I think it will be more inclusive. I think there will be more opportunity. I think where we're going to have to fight is, one, making sure that the educational resources are available so that we're not just workers, that we're not having another plantation-based economy, but that we're actually in the leadership, ownership part of the industry. I think there will be certain things that the big players will monopolize and own, and then there are other pieces that we really need to find and perfect and make our own and find our own niche.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That's really, I think the organizations like Minorities for Medical Marijuana will play a very important role in that education. I think we'll see more involvement from, our let's call it talent and talent, our academics, our sports athletes, our musicians, getting involved because they have the capital and the space. So I think the future is bright, but I always remain optimistic far as, when big tobacco gets involved, when big pharma fully gets involved, there's just going to be that carve-out piece for the rest of us.
Right. Well, Scheril, I'm gonna thank you once again for personally coming out and doing the show with us this morning. We're gonna work on getting you live on the air here in the beautiful state of South Carolina, Football City, USA, Rock Hill, South Carolina. Usually around this time of the day, we go ahead and we call it the last talk of the day. It's either something controversial, something that just working my last nerve, or something that just is really on the ridiculous side that we talk about. Is it anything right now that you kind of think that's going on in the cannabis community that is kind of a little ridiculous or redundant?
I think in the cannabis industry, I think what's ridiculous and needs more exposure is the intellectual property concerns and intellectual property challenges that we're having. And I should have been a little looser and flippant and more fun with it, but I think IP is going to be huge. I think people need to protect the IP for the brands that they're creating, myself included, and make sure that that's not stolen. We've seen historically that, especially with people of color, something's invented and then it's either sold way too early, and then you see it become like millions and millions of dollars, which you get no part of, or it's stolen. So it's really being prepared to, protect what's yours. And the other piece of that is the contracts. Everybody thinks they're a lawyer. And I work in Jamaica, I work throughout the Caribbean, I work everywhere. And then I see these contracts that license holders, like Jamaican license holders, are being given. And it's not right. It's not right. But people think, I understand legalese, I can read it. And they're signing these letters of intent and agreements without getting proper counsel. So I behoove you, even if you have to pay, $300 an hour, $400 an hour, whatever the rate is. Get a lawyer before you sign anything, especially if you're giving up any ownership in your license, in your company. Because what's happening, I've seen too many people fight, write their own license applications because they couldn't afford any consultant. And then they need an investor, and they get this investor, and the investor gives them contracts, gives them operating agreement, and they haven't even gotten any money yet, and they're signing an operating agreement. Wow. You're basically giving away their company for nothing. So that, to me, is the most ridiculous, frustrating, irritating, is that, again, working so hard to find our place and to own a little bit. And when we had the celebration, we'll even get a headline, yay, African-American or minority, Hispanic owned, got a license. Everybody's excited about that. And then when we move past that, which isn't in the newspaper, and get the investment amount, we lose it all. And we're too ashamed to even make a big deal about it. And it's because you didn't have proper legal counsel. So I'm available. You can make an appointment with me. You can go on Scheril.com. It's Scheril.com. And then you can make an appointment, pay for your appointment, because I do charge billable hours so that you are protected. And then you can get my legal services. I also have greensustainablestrong.com for consulting services, which is a little reduced, and my two partners are available as well for consulting services. So, yeah, if you'd like to make an appointment, trust me, that hour will be well spent just to get you started. Go on Scheril.com. That's Scheril.com, and it will walk you through the appointment process.
That is wonderful, Scheril. You did mention Jamaica, and I have talked about Jamaica here on the show a few times. I'm really excited about our Jamaican chapter. Would you like to go in a little bit more in depth about our Jamaican chapter as well?
Absolutely. I was talking to Roz, and I have Billy as my business partner. He covers all of our international operations for Canada Headhunters, Green Sustainable Strong. We're doing work in St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Antigua and Bahamas, Barbados, all over. And I was like, Billy's great. He's a great resource. He has a lot of connections. you know, would you consider him being the Jamaica chapter president? She's like, absolutely. Thanks for sharing him. And he just took it and ran with it. And he's really focusing on getting indigenous people involved in the space, recognizing their existing expertise in the space. Accolades to him for that. We've done mixers down in Jamaica that have been extremely successful and had a mix of people representing the island. You know, we go to conferences down there, and it's really about, and we also source equipment. So we can get refurbished testing lab equipment, extraction equipment that work just like new, but it's lower cost because, you know, it's harder to come up with that amount of money in the Caribbean. So, it's great to have an international chapter, the first international chapter for Minorities for Medical Marijuana based in Jamaica. Chapter President Billy Reynolds does an amazing and awesome job.
Yeah, that is for sure. I'm really excited because that is on my bucket list, Cheryl. I have never been to Jamaica, so...
You know when you should come in January.
In January?
Yeah. There's a concert called Rebel Salute. It's like my favorite time to go to Jamaica is for Rebel Salute.
Okay, well, tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, so Rebel Salute is in Ocho Rios, so it's in Priory, Ocho Rios, and it's this 2-day concert, and they're actually going to have a symposium this year.
Oh, cool.
Two-day reggae concert, and it's really roots and culture. It's not like anything vulgar, just all positivity, and it's nice and safe, and they always have a herb curb, which is an area that's ring-fenced for cannabis-based businesses, including selling herbals and everything. And I had a booth there for Green Sustainable Strong Canna Headhunters last year. So super amped about that, really excited. And I will be, that's like January, I think it's like the 17th to the 19th. Don't quote me on that, but just, Google Rebel Salute Jamaica. And like I usually stay in a villa that's right across the street from the ground, so you can actually literally walk over Richmond Estate. And it was done in honor of Tony Rebel. He's a reggae artist, and his wife Queen Africa. She also is involved in the planning and everything. So it's just a good vibe, good time.
Yeah, I've heard their music, and it's wonderful. I do a lot of reggae, and I mostly love dance hall. So I really, 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 that is on my wish bucket list, Christmas list, every list that I can make it to Jamaica before I pass to the next life. And to know that we have a chapter over there, that is a must-have. Also, I want to talk about our other chapters.
I would also recommend that you go to Rasta Roots Fest, which is an actual cup held in Jamaica. It's coming up December 14th to 16th. Well, I knew it would be kind of short for you to plan to go there, but I will be there this month at Rasta Roots Fest. It's put on by Raphael V. He's one of the Rastafarian elders. Mm-hmm. I will definitely be down there, and I have a booth there, and I'm also speaking at their symposium.
Well,
please come down.
Share all this information, because we have a lot of people in this area that love reggae and Caribbean food, music, and culture. And I didn't know that until I started sharing some of the music here. So any information you get on that, please share on our South Carolina chapters of Minorities for Medical Marijuana, as well as my personal page.
All right, perfect. No problem at all. I will spread the word. I'd love to see some of your listeners out.
Okay.
And they can just let me know they're down there. We'll make sure they're taken care of.
Great. As we're getting into that last 12 minutes, we got to get ready to close. Cheryl, we're going to go ahead and let you do the wrap-up.
All right. Well, I'd like to wrap up by saying, we're very grateful for where we're coming from, but we're looking forward to where we're going to. We're going to be united as one common cannabis front, and we're going to push forward for access to medicine for patients as well as for our veterans. We believe that recreational use is the same as medical use, except you are allowed to be anonymous, which gives you a right to privacy. So thank you all for having me on the show. Again, please visit canurban.com, CANNURBAN.com. And if you'd like an appointment to speak further about your interest in the cannabis business, go on Scheril.com, SCHERIL.com to book an appointment.
Also, we want you to join Minorities for Medical Marijuana as well. Please go to www. MM for united.org. So you can become part of this great organization. We're definitely looking for help here in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, and all the rest of the states as well. Hey, Scheril, we're going to go ahead and give them a little music real quick because we want to talk to you all offline for a second. Hey, guys, we'll be right back. Y'all know I got to put that blunt out, so hang on in there.
They wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Don't pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you loving on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Hope I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story was different with me. God's plan, God's plan. I hold back, sometimes I won't, yeah. I feel good, sometimes I don't, like, no. I finesse down Western Road, like, next. Might go down to G.O.D., yeah, wait. I go hard on Southside G, yeah, wait. I make sure that Northside E. And still, bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah. Hey, hey. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it tatted on me. 81, they'll bring the crashers to the party. And you know me. Turn the 02 into the 03, dawg. Without 40 Ollie, there be no me. Imagine if I never met the broskies. God's plan, God's plan. I can't do this on my own, hey, no, hey. Someone watching it close, yup, close. I've been me since Scarlet Road, hey, hey. Might go down as G.O.D., yeah, wait. I go hard on Southside G, hey, wait. I make sure that Northside E, yeah. And still, bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing. They wishing on me. Yeah. Yeah. Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they wish and they wish and they wish and they wish and they wishing on me. Yeah.
Take a long walk. Maybe we could take a long walk. Maybe you're here, I'm pleased. I really dig your company. Your style, your smile, your peace mentality. Lord, have mercy on me. I was blind, now I can see what a king's supposed to be. Baby, I feel free. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, verbal elation, stimulation, share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we could talk about so right 3118. Your background ain't squeaky clean. Sometimes you don't gotta swim upstream. You ain't no saint, all a sinner, but you put your good foot down to make your soul winner. I respect that. Man, you're so fat, and you're all that. Plus supreme, then you're humble, baby. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, relation, stimulation, share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we can talk about Revelation 3:17. Or maybe we can see a movie, or maybe we can see a play on Saturday. Or maybe we can roll a tree with a breeze and listen to a symphony. Or maybe we could chill and just be. Or maybe we could take a cruise and listen to the blues. Maybe get some bad food, or maybe cry to the blues. Baby, let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, relation, stimulation, share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we could talk about 3118. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, relation, stimulation, share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we can talk about Revelation 3:17. Yep. Or maybe chill and just be, or maybe we could take a cruise and listen to the roots. Maybe get some bad food, maybe cry to the blues, or just be. Let's take a long walk around the park after dark. Find a spot for us to spark conversation, relation, stimulation, share our situation, temptation, education, relaxation, elevation. Maybe we can talk about so right 3118.
Hey, if y'all missed that interview, you missed one hell of an interview. Thank you again, Miss Cheryl Murphy Powell. And thank you, Miss Lily. I just got a chance to check out the chat room. Chat room has been off the chain. If you don't come get on the show and don't check out chat, you missing out on a lot. Good morning, sunshine. I miss you. Yeah, Cheryl.com is that reply. I'm also going to make sure I'm going to be sharing it on Cheryl's page. Cheryl Murphy Powell, like I said, guys, she is an incredible individual. Hey, just how you heard her on the air, that's the same way she is in person. I love her to death, and I can't wait to see my sister here in South Carolina real soon. Hey, guys, that's the last talk of the day. I mean, I can't end the show no better than that. So what I'm going to say is light us up, and y'all know what I always ask you. Are you awake yet? If you're not, you need to tune in tomorrow where I can wake your ass up. We'll see you tomorrow. Toodles!